It smells like a clean man.
Oh yeah, holla if you hear me. Yeah. Here we go, turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we're snatching hearts and jacking marks. And the punk police can't fade me and maybe we can have peace someday, G. But right now I got my mind set up, looking down the barrel of a nine, get up.
Hi there and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brianna Rochelle. If you haven't already, please stop and do me a favor. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below. Today we're going to be talking about why I quit Bath & Body Works candles. I know some of you guys are like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Candle Day was just a few days ago. Yes, I know, and I just felt like it was very timely for me to go ahead and introduce this video because there's a lot of people doing a lot of different candle hauls, and if you're still on Bath & Body Works candles, kudos to you. This is not a jab at anybody by any way, so please be nice in the comments, but this is just reasons why I quit purchasing their candles. I think last year was like the first year that I didn't participate in their candle day. So let's just go ahead and get right into the rest of this video. So y'all know I just can't tell y'all I quit the sale or quit purchasing their candles in general without giving you a little bit of context. So last year during like late October, early November, I wanted to get a head start on my Christmas shopping, especially since during those times we were under very heavy COVID guidelines and restrictions, 50% capacity, limitations due to, everybody's getting these extra stimmies and this extra unemployment. Nobody really wanted to return to the labor force. So some businesses were actually forced to, perform at lower capacities than their states maybe have mandated. And in Texas, a lot of stores, had several now hiring signs posted in their windows. So I wanted to avoid the rush of holiday plus that, especially since I work in retail and I kind of understand where this is gonna go. And I'm just like, if I already have to work during holiday, I don't want to have to still shop during holiday. So I went to Bath & Body, and like when they get in their new scents, they put all the new scents on that front display when you first come in. And one of them in particular, I picked up and it smelled exactly like one I had at home. And when I told her, I was like, oh, this very much reminds me of something that I have at home by the name of so-and-so. She was like, oh yeah, this is the newer version of that. And I'm like, girl, what you talking about? Because you're not trying to fool me. Like, this is the exact same thing. And this was about to be like maybe my second or third year shopping their candle sale. And I realized how much repetition they use to kind of generate these sales. So one year, hypothetically speaking, you may be buying orange zest, and the next year you're buying orange juice, and essentially they're the same candle, and you're busy trying to get on top of the new, and it's, maybe it's the same thing, okay? Let's just be real. So I also, thought to myself, like, my candles hadn't been burning A, as evenly as they used to, and B, they hadn't been lasting as long, and I was kind of blowing through my candle supply quicker than I had the previous year. So those factors kind of combined, and I was like, you know what? Like, this is definitely like an end to my candle day shopping, especially with Bath & Body Works. So we'll first start off with Auntie Jackie and her Forvrmood candles. These are definitely hard to come by, especially here in Dallas. Almost every Sephora that I've visited, like, the shelves are half empty and already picked through, and these two happen to be two of the three that were left when I visited that I definitely fell in love with. I'm pretty sure all of the others are equally or probably even more great than these two that I have, but these just happen to be my favorite from Jackie. The first one is none other than cuffing season, and speaking of which, y'all already know it's that time of year, get you a boo, and this literally smells like cuffing season, y'all. The notes are iris, violet, jasmine, lemon, citrus, rainforest moss, and white cedar, and it just gives me warm, cozy time with bae. Just it just smells amazing. It smells truly like cuffing season. And right now I think you can still order these online at Forvrmood, and also online at Sephora, or you can visit your local Sephora if you are interested in purchasing the Jackie Aina Forvrmood candles. The second one, and probably like the most nostalgic for me is Left on Red. It kind of reminds me of being home in the Virgin Islands, laying on the beach and enjoying a pina colada with like a pineapple, or maybe like a, I don't know, like just something very tropical. And this just reminds me so much of being back home. Whenever I'm homesick, definitely take a liking to this one. The notes are coconut and tropical fruit, and the base note is caramel, so it gives it a very sweet undertone. If you've ever had a pina colada, like the Coco Lopez is very sweet, and it just kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Next up, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't already, please make sure that you do. I am going to introduce you to my favorite candle brand at this moment. It is SouthHaven Candle Co. It's locally here in Dallas, so if you aren't in the Dallas Metroplex area, you may have to blind buy. I 100% recommend that you kind of blind buy and play around with what you like and just compare to things that maybe you're interested in on the website. That's what I did in my initial purchases from this company, and I blind bought my first candles from SouthHaven Candle Co. and I was not disappointed. Everything literally met or exceeded my expectations. The very first one that I purchased from them though was definitely this Tonka and Oud candle right here. And y'all know how much I love my Tonka 25 from Le Labo and my Oud from Dior, and this is just the perfect mix of the two. It does have a very sweet tone to it too as well. I have two of these actually because I really just love it that and enjoy it that much. It burns very slow, but it is very potent, and it definitely spreads the aroma throughout your entire room or home. I live in about 800 square foot apartment, so I can smell this if I leave it in the bedroom or the bathroom, or if I leave it in the living room and I go into the bedroom and the bathroom, I'm able to smell it throughout the entire apartment. Next up, and certainly a definite easy go-to if you're considering blind buying from this company, is the Spearmint in Eucalyptus. Most of you guys are probably familiar with the stress relief candle from Bath & Body. It smells very similar to this one. And you guys already know, per usual, I'll include the links in the description boxes down below, just in the event that you're interested in purchasing any of the candles listed here today. Next up is the Ocean Breeze candle from SouthHaven, and this one does come in like this little funky blue container, which I really appreciate because most of the ones that he has are clear. And you know, sometimes you just want like a little pop of color, especially when you want to take your little aesthetic photos for your Instagram or whatever. The notes for this one are ozone, citrus, honeydew melon, violet, oak moss, and ozone is part of the base notes as well. This one, it definitely smells like I'm by the beach, just enjoying like the sunset. It definitely gives me ocean breeze vibe. Next up, and you can tell that this one has been my favorite, it's the Black Amber and Lavender. This is my second one from him in this one, and literally between the Tonka and Oud and this one, these are definitely my top two. I remember when my mom visited and she smelled this one and it wasn't even burning, so his candles are definitely very potent. The notes obviously are Black Amber and French Lavender. There are hints of tonka bean and myrrh that I did smell the first time I burnt it, so it balances like warm and earthy and also floral notes, and this is definitely a great go-to if you are into those type of scents. This one was a new pickup for me. He had a pop-up shop a few weeks ago and I definitely took the time out of my day to visit. This one is citrus and sandalwood, and it has notes of citrus and warm musk. It's a very clean scent, but it's not like a Febreze clean, I guess, in a sense. It smells like a clean man, like a man that just came out of the shower. It smells like a clean man. Yeah, this one definitely smells like a clean man. And lastly, also from SouthHaven Co., because guys, I am literally obsessed with their candles. This one is from his holiday collection. It's the Flannel and Pajamas, and it smells like cozy by the fireplace. Christmas tree is up, you're gathered with a nice hot cocoa with a marshmallow. This one just gives me cozy, chilling on the couch with bae vibes. The notes are bergamot, mahogany, and a delicate veil of musk. I definitely smell the mahogany and the musk. It reminds me a little bit of the mahogany teak wood from Bath and Body. Obviously just a lot. There are also a few other candles that are on my wish list. Byredo has a candle, Loveless, I want to say, or love something. That's definitely on my list. And also Fig 15, is there a number behind it? Also by Le Labo. So those are definitely two on my to try list and add to my candle collection. If there are any candles that you guys are trying that you would like me to check out or that you would recommend, definitely go ahead and leave those down in the comments below. If you're planning on purchasing any of the ones that I listed here today, please let me know also in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.